What is going on, Swoopers? Welcome back to another episode of Swoop Week. In this episode, Chad Wingard, a magpie. Let's get into it. So before we do get into it, I don't know if I've talked about these versions of the Premier shirts that I've designed before, but this one is one of my favorites. They've been selling like hotcakes on the link down below, but I love this. The big magpie and then the lions running away behind the MCG that we've just set on fire. It's just, it reminds me of those retro, Dungeons and Dragons t-shirts that you always see from the 80s, 90s and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely love this one. Link is down below to buy those. Makes a really great Christmas present. I bought one for my dad for Christmas, so hopefully he's not watching this. But anyway, Chad Wingard the Magpie, let's get into it. So news came out yesterday via Mike Gleeson from The Age that Collingwood, particularly Graham Wright and Craig McRae, met with delisted Hawk Chad Wingard, and he went through a medical at the Pies that might look at drafting him, or not drafting him, sorry, picking him up in the rookie draft when that happens in a couple of weeks' time. And this sort of came out of left field. So Chad Wingard signed a contract extension for 2024 to stay at the Hawks, but the Hawks delisted him and said, look, delist you, we're going to open up a primary spot on our list, and then we're going to, re-rookie you when it gets down there. And teams have been doing this for God knows how long, and we've seen a number of teams do this this year as well. Does that mean that the rookie draft is a bit tainted when you've got, 30-year-olds getting, with contract extensions or contracted in, getting delisted just to get picked up again? That's a whole nother video. And quick version is, I think it is getting a little bit ridiculous with the rookie draft. Either don't have a rookie draft at all, don't have a rookie list spot at all on your list, and then just keep all as just normal players, or limit the rookie picks to actual rookies, because a rookie to me, and by any sense of the word, is someone that's just starting out in football who wants a chance, but they want to see how he progresses and then give him, put him up into the primary list. And yes, be hypocritical because we've had a bunch of players on the rookie draft. John Noble, Ash Johnson was on the rookie draft, Oleg Markov, and they've just been elevated to the primary list. Look, I get why the rookie, I keep saying rookie draft, rookie list spot. I get why that they're there, but I think it really should be used for, the 17, 18, 19-year-olds that can't get onto a primary list spot, like a senior list, and they need to go onto that rookie list. So a little bit about Chad Wingard. Remember that he was pick number 6 in the 2011 draft, the draft that was massively owned by Greater Western Sydney coming into the competition. He was at Port Adelaide. He played nearly 150 games at Port Adelaide before getting traded to Hawthorn, or Hawthorn sort of really wanted him. They gave a first-round pick, Ryan Burton. He comes over to Hawthorn. Has played 70 odd games, and he's been pretty good at Hawthorn. Not super electric that we kind of saw at Port Adelaide, but he's been pretty good, pretty serviceable, small forward, and at times up into the midfield as well. He has had a lot of injuries throughout his, I think it's been 4 or 5 years at the Hawks. So, picking him up as an injury prone, quote unquote, sort of player is a bit of a risk, especially when you see that he's 30 years old, and then in round 22 he pulls his Achilles tendon, and now he's out for about half a year. He's probably going to return in about June. He had successful Achilles surgery, so he's going to be out to about half of June. So he's going to miss half this season next year, whether he's at Hawthorn or whether he is at Collingwood. In those last 6 matches leading up to his Achilles injury, though, he was averaging 20 disposals. He had 10 goal assists, kicked 7 goals, was instrumental in the Hawks' win against us in round 21. So he can do a lot of sort of really good things, and if he's not scoring goals, he's setting up goals, all those goal assists and stuff like that. His best game was against St Kilda. He finished with 26 disposals, 7 marks, 5 tackles, and 2 goals. So something like that from a 30-year-old can come in handy. But where does he fit on our list is the biggest question. And it's not that, it's like, oh, he's going to be on the rookie list, we're not going to use him at all, blah, 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 blah. Why are we picking him up, right? Let's sort of get that out of our heads, because we probably said the same thing about Billy Frampton. We probably said the same thing about Oleg Markov when we grabbed them both. And now look, they're both premiership players. I'm not saying that if we pick up Chad Wingard, he's going to be this extraordinary guy. He's going to come back from his Achilles injury heaps sooner and kick 40 goals for us. But what it does, I feel anyway, is one, I think I have complete trust in whatever Graham Wright and whatever Craig McRae do. They've worked with Chad Wingard back when they were at Hawthorn, sorry. So they know about him, they know about his injury history, they know what he can do on and off the field. Like, two, he's the second senior most player at the Hawks. So it brings that sort of seniority to our club. And, Graham Wright said that we're looking at topping up and keeping within that sort of premiership window, kind of like what Geelong used to do. Richmond were doing it a little bit as well. So, you want to keep topping up with these players and playing Moneyball in a sense, and bring those players in, and then they can pinch hit like Oleg Markov, like Billy Frampton, and all these sort of players. It'll bring, so that seniority that it sort of would bring. It can teach Bobby Hill a little bit of things. It can teach Harvey Harrison as well. All these little small forwards. Joe Richards can work in tandem with Jamie Elliott when he comes back. So look, I think it's a rookie spot, and I know I'm like, oh, but the rookie draft is tainted, and it's all these these players that have just been delisted and stuff. But if you're gonna have the rookie spot there, you may as well rort the system like everyone else is doing anyway, and pick up Wingard and have him there for that sort of backup. And who knows what he can be. And like I said, I wholeheartedly trust Craig McRae and Graham Wright. If they think that Wingard is a perfect fit for us, Wingard is a perfect fit for us. But in saying that, we don't know what the medical showed up. We don't know if the medical said his Achilles is amazing or this or that. It could have been really bad. All we know is that he had a medical at the Pies on Friday. But after all of this, it's been confirmed by a source who doesn't want to be named in that Age article that Chad Wingard's goal is to get to Hawthorn. But we have seen previously where clubs delist a player, someone else picks him up. Most recently, it was Hugh Greenwood, one of Gold Coast's best players in that period, got delisted, and then North Melbourne picked him up. So it will be interesting if we do give up a rookie spot for Chad Wingard. I'm in two minds about it. I really trust Graham Wright and Craig McRae. I don't think we need him, but if we get him, it's open arms and welcome to the Black and White Army. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think we need Chad Wingard? Do you think it would be a good pickup? How much do you trust Graham Wright and Craig McRae? Let me know your thoughts down below. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double checkers, I'll see you later.